What's up, baby? This is Deontay the Bronze Rumble Wilder. Make sure you tap into Black Authentic Truth for your latest news. It's great information, baby. Bomb Squad!
What does that mean to you, Black History Month?
It means that that's racism because they don't celebrate White History Month. We don't have it. I'm part Italian. I don't have Italian History Month. So what I think it's doing is perpetuating what this divide is in our nation, quite honestly, because I don't feel like that should be highlighted. I don't think that they should be pushing their agenda on myself because I'm a straight male, I have a wife, and I have children. I don't think that I should have to be bombarded and brainwashed through media, through those months or Pride, Black History. I don't think that's something that should be, dictated to me.
Is it a learning opportunity?
Not at all, because when I was in school, we learned, certain Black leaders, things like that. I don't need to hear it every single year for a whole month.
Man, these people always want to be victims. Now you're a victim because of Black History Month, saying that's racism. I truly believe people don't really understand what racism really means. I know they changed the definition, and so now everybody can say something is racist. Racism is when a people have an inherent superiority over another people. And with that superiority, they control systems and institutions to where they can affect the lives of those people that they feel that they are better than. Now, I know they changed the definition of racism, but Black History Month is racism all of a sudden. We grow up in a society where we hear about all the accomplishments and all of, the great things that white people done. And so you have New Year's Day, Washington's birthday, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I mean, come on, Pearl Harbor, D-Day. We learn about all it, Manifest Destiny. We learn about everything and every accomplishment that white society has done. We're not even asking for it. They're not even oppressed. They're not even in a situation where they have to squeeze bits and bits of information out. And you're hearing about something new that some white person done. Every day you hear about something new that some Black person has done. Even you hear, oh, this Black woman is the first to do it. This Black man is the first vice president of this company in history. Till this day, because we live within a society that historically has suppressed information and has not talked about the accomplishments. So the whole reason why you have a Black History Month is because Black people didn't want the things that their ancestors did to be forgotten about, because we're in a society that does not care about Black accomplishments, or at least it does not talk about them. You know what I mean? 90% of the stuff you learn in school is about white society. You learned about the immigrants, the Italians and the Irish. I also learned when they came here, they became gangsters and thugs and criminals in the mafia too. But that's not the point. The point is that Black History Month is racist. And he goes on to say, I'm a man, I got kids, and I don't want that pushed on me. It's not an opportunity to learn anything new about Black history, because in school, they taught us about Black leaders and things of that nature. Fine. You don't have to worry about, you don't even have to care. You don't even have to care. That's the thing. People don't even have to care about Black History Month. And from my personal stance, my opinion, I've said this before in the video, when it comes to Black History Month, I personally believe we don't need Black History Month, because I believe that we should be thinking about and learning about our history 365 days of the year. We don't actually need a month to put our minds on that. And I look at Black people as though we fall short in that area anyway when it comes to the history of our people. Many Black people really don't care about Black history. I'm just keeping it a buck. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? But I feel like many Black people don't really care. We're not That's a weak point when it comes to us as Black people, unless it's just like this spectacular story, like some rags to riches story, something that is just over the top amazing. Yeah, we will focus on those figures, but there is a plethora of information in Black history and Black people that you never even heard about. But getting back to this is like, this is crazy. So I guess now you're a victim because Black people uh have a holiday or have a month, you know what I mean, which is in the big picture of all of the holidays and all of the information that we get and we learn about white history, white American history, in the big picture, that's very minuscule, very small. You know what I mean? And I don't understand. Well, I do, but you got to think, why is that such a threat to people? Why is that such a thing that makes people feel as though it's being pushed on them and it's an agenda to teach them about Black history? You know what I think? You really want to know? This is what I think. I think that when it comes to Black history, when a lot of the parts of Black history are dark and they're ugly, and you have to see America for what it really is. People like this man that says that it's racist and it shouldn't be pushed on him and his family, he does not want to feel the guilt. He does not want to see the ugliness of his ancestors. You know, it's not like it's a fun thing to learn about Black history. There have been times when tears have come to my eyes learning about my ancestors and the things that they went through and reading the words of their mouths of what they went through. It's not a fun thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fun thing, but I still have pride and love my people to the point to where I need to know. I want to know. I want to feel what they felt. I want to see in my imagination through their words what they went through. So I understand, like, when it with this man and people, many people like him, they don't want to have to feel the ugliness. They don't want to feel, you know, the pain that their ancestors inflicted on others. They don't want to feel like, damn, my people are terrible. They did these things. They never apologized. They never reparated these people. And now today they say, get over it. Now today they want to say everything is love, kindness, and friendship and benevolence when the wrongs of the past have never been righted. I don't want to hear about it. That's their resolution at the end of the day. I don't want to hear about it. You know what? It's wrong. You're making me feel bad. You're trying to make me feel guilty. You're trying to guilt trip me with Black history. I don't want to hear about it. That's what I think is going on in the minds of people like him. That's what's going on in their minds. They don't want the mirror to be put right to their face and see the ugliness and the darkness and the cruelty that their ancestors have done to other Black and brown groups. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Give me your thoughts and your opinions on what I just said in this video. What you think goes through the minds of these people that say when Black people talk about Black history, when they celebrate Black history, it's racism.